Good morning, homesteaders. Welcome back, Arizona Unplugged channel. He's waiting to take a swing at me. So, got here one of our chicken coops, and we've got Mrs. Turkey in there, sitting on about a dozen turkey eggs. I decided to bring you guys out here real quick, check for eggs, do a little bit of chores before I show you the next project. So stand by. All right, we're at coop number 2. See what we got in here. Yep, here's one egg. Boy, just checking the rest of the box here. Now, typically in the morning, we only get a few eggs, 2, 3, 4 eggs. They like to lay when it's warmer. So I'll be back out here this afternoon to see how many more eggs we got. We have quite an abundance of eggs currently. Oh, by the way, if you guys have a chicken run area, it's always good to do. This is some wood ash in a hole. The chickens like to come in and take an ash bath. It helps kill mites and other weird things that get on their skin. So we've separated the ducks. That duck right there was attacked by the female turkey. Really messed that duck up. So we got him kind of quarantined in here for right now, but she's much better. We actually thought we were gonna have duck dinner that night, but she pulled through. So I'm just about ready to get them some water. This big boy's following me around. These are like prehistoric. And you can see all the hens going for something over there. Let's go see what it is. Nothing. They're just pecking around the straw. Okay, so I'll pause the video here, get these guys some water, and show you the next thing. All right, so we're getting the chickens and turkeys some water. I just gave water to the ducks. Next is to feed them. But I wanted to show you guys the latest project and where we're at on that. So, I know, guy, I know. He's looking for stardom. He wants to be a video star. So, as you guys know, we're building a, what do you call them? A mud room on the house. We extended our back deck and put a roof on it. So what I was gonna end up doing, and I think I talked to you guys about this, is I was gonna get some of that corrugated sheet metal, you know, the stuff you use for roofing, for sheds and whatnot. And I was just gonna enclose the mudroom with that. And when I went to the store to buy that stuff, I had second thoughts. I'm like, wait a minute, why are we putting metal on this when we can achieve the same goal of having a mudroom and then have a secondary use for this space, and that is a sunroom. So we bought polycarbonate panels, the stuff that you use on greenhouses. You see the rain catchment there, the rain gutter. Still not done. I need to put a couple of 2x6s right up there. So let me show you what's going on here. Shut the water off while I'm here. So as you can see, I still need doors, and in the springtime, these are going to be opening windows, these two here. And also, I want to take and frame in here on the longer side. This is 20 feet long. So I'll probably have 2 8-foot removable panels. So when the weather's bad or it gets too hot, we can pull those off. And when we know rain and snow's coming, I can lock them back in there. And then we can have a secondary use for this, like I said, for starting seeds. Now we are gonna have a big greenhouse at some point, maybe in the next couple years. But as of right now, I mean, we can always just put some shelves right here, and this is facing south, so we get all the sun right here. We could start our seeds in here. So that's the idea I had, and I talked to the wife about it while I was at the big box store, and she agreed. She thought that'd be a good idea to have multi-use for this room. This kind of enclosed patio porch. You can see I use pressure treated lumber through the whole thing, so moisture is not going to be an issue. I actually extended this deck out because right where that IBC totes are, that's where this year sometime I'll be building my gray water / propane storage room. As you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but I already have the gas line stubbed up with tracer wire. I've got my water out and my electrical already ran, so utilities are out there. I just need to build the building. I did improve my first flush system here. I put 245s on this. This is for the north side of the roof. This is for the south side of the roof, and that is my sump pump from the other side of the building to bring that water over. So kind of improved this area. As you can see, I showed you guys the other day the copper line I removed that kept freezing. So now everything is underground. It's 1-inch PEX, and it's insulated, and it's buried a foot deep. So I won't have any more freezing issues with this main run. Now I just need to connect, well, after I put the new ball valves on here, just need to connect that to the PEX coming up. Same thing over there, you can see it's already insulated. So this part is almost done, but again, both of these valves have splits on the bottom, and that's where we're at with rainwater catchment. We still have plenty of water on the other side, and I'll take you guys down there now just to double check. All right, welcome back. So we're here at the shop tanks. Let's see how much water we have in them. Easy way to find out, you just tap right there. So we're about 2/3 on this tank. So when you're tapping, you can just hear the hollowness when there's no water against it, and then you can hear the change when there is. All right, this one's about the same, about 2/3. So these are 2,500 gallons each. So got plenty of water down here. I did just do a makeshift, since there's two water lines, one coming out of that tank, one out of that tank. I put a painter's drop cloth, wrapped the pipes up with it, and then I put the tarp on top just to help keep the cold wind off of it, to help prevent these from freezing. It has been much warmer these last few days, especially in the daytime. It's been beautiful. So one of the next projects coming up is this wall right here. I'm going to get a mini excavator out here for a week, and this whole wall will get bumped back a few feet because we're going to put 2 more tanks right where these ladders are and our empty bins. That's the water already plumbed to my system, so I just need to build one of these boxes, fill it with gravel, throw the tanks on there, and do a couple plumbing connections, and we got that. Much more water. Our plan is to double our current water, which is 10,550 gallons, and we want to raise it up to 20,550 gallons this year, 2026. It's pretty expensive. They're about $2,500 a piece, so we'll see how far we get as far as finances. But yeah, we need to bump this wall out, and it's almost there. I need 10 feet, and we got pretty much 10 feet here, but I want this wall to be straight anyways. And we're going to use that soil that we trenched behind this wall to help backfill our garden area on this section. And then same thing with the retaining wall there. We're going to move that to the north a little bit, a few feet, and use that soil to backfill where the animal pens are going to go up there to make that all level. So lots of projects in the works, guys. Having fun out here. Loving the life, living off-grid now for going on 2 years. We're at about 1.5 years now. And we've got so many projects done, and we got a lot more to do. You can see those are the big pallet full of cinder blocks that were gifted to us. We're going to use that for our compost areas. We're going to have 3 composting nooks, chambers, whatever you want to call it, areas where we can season our compost before using it. And all this area you see here is all going to be gardens, raised bed gardens, orchard back there in that corner, animals over there in that corner. We're going to do probably 1 or 2 pigs a year, some goats, some sheep, And we're also going to do rabbit, but it's not going to go here. Let me show you my plan for that. So the plan is, in this area, we're going to do our meat rabbits. If you're not experienced with raising meat rabbits, I've had them before. It's pretty much, in my opinion, one of the best, fastest, cheapest, and quietest forms of getting protein for your freezer. So as I said before, we're gonna move this wall back a little bit. We're gonna make this wall, instead of going off to an angle to the west, it's gonna go straight. So it just looks more symmetrical, I guess. I'm weird like that. Things gotta be square and straight and plumb and true and all that good stuff. Otherwise it bugs me. Some of you guys probably understand what I'm saying. So this is our burn piles here. You can see we have some pressure treated wood and a couple strips of OSB. I don't burn that stuff in our wood, in our fire pit, just because in the fire pit we cook, and that stuff has chemicals in it, all kinds of nasty stuff. You don't want any of that on your food, so we burn it out here, and that's that. You can see there's another pile here. This is all just those juniper branches. Here's a little Freya digging around. But yeah, here in this this rock retaining wall here, this is what's going to get bumped out, and I think this is where we're going to have our rabbits. If you're curious about raising meat rabbits, there's a lot of great channels out there, a lot of great videos discussing that. But yeah, we're really looking forward this year, and this is the perfect time to be out here getting these gardens ready before spring. And now that we have the kind of the sunroom type of thing going on here, we'll be able to start our seeds early. So that's gonna be a good thing. We are gonna have a greenhouse out here. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. Maybe over here, just because that's where I'm gonna be running the 1-inch gray water line. So along with using gray water, our primary purpose of the whole gray water system is to water our orchard. Now they say, I've heard both things, that they say it's not good to put it on your plants like tomatoes or anything like that, just because of the soaps and whatnot you use in your water, but I'm not real sure on that. I want to do more research. They say if you use organic soap, organic toothpaste, all that type of thing, dishwasher detergent, all clothes washing detergent, if it's all organic, I mean, I can't see it being harmful, but what do you guys think? As of right now, we just plan on using it for our orchards. We do go through quite a bit of water. You may not think, but especially when all these gardens are in and the animals are here and everything, we're definitely going to need to increase our water tanks here. As you can see, I still need to paint the storage room. It's only been 6 months, but we're planning on doing it in the spring, you know, spring cleaning. Also that, the generator room. So this is it. So another day. I'm out here all day today working, and then see what's going to happen next. I'm not going to get the tractor here for another week or two. We definitely want to pay attention to the weather, because last thing I want is to spend all that money renting a tractor and getting it out here if it's snowing or raining. So this is perfect weather right now. The ground is still somewhat moist from the snow and rain we've had in the last couple weeks, and it's nice and cool out. It keeps the dust down. It keeps the machine from overheating, and that is an issue with Home Depot's tractor rentals. Pretty much every single time I've rented pieces of equipment from Home Depot, they've had mechanical issues that I had to deal with myself out here, because obviously no one can get out here to fix their stuff. But it is what it is. There's some beautiful big pine trees. Turkey's still yapping. So we've got probably a dozen turkey eggs that Mama Turkey's laying on now, and we also have an incubator inside going with turkey and duck eggs. So they'll be ready hopefully in about 2.5 weeks. So we're just waiting on that. So there you go, guys. I'll cut the video here. I just wanted to show you the new progress on the new projects, mainly that new sunroom slash mudroom slash greenhouse thing that we got going on here. It turned out really nice. We actually stained all the framing in there. It's called, what's it called? Red oak, I believe. It's the color of all the decks and railings that we have around here. But it looks pretty darn good. We're also going to use juniper branches and go from the floor up to that first run right there in juniper branches, just as a kind of a decoration. Make it kind of look, you know, wildernessy. I don't think that's a real word, but yeah. So we're not done with it yet. I still got to put doors, windows, and all the trim, the corner trim on there. That's not going to be today. I am going to probably put the top trim right underneath the rain gutters there, just to seal that up, be done with it. And then it's another trip to Home Depot to get some probably 1x3s to do all the corner trim, 1x4s. And I think the wife wants me to build doors for that. She doesn't want me to purchase them. So we'll see. We'll see what I do with that. Well, there you go, guys. Anyways, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. My name is Vaughn. I'm almost 52. And like I said, we lived out here full-time for almost 2 years now. We've had this property for about 7 or 8 years. And we're converting this old homestead into our new homestead. So, Freya's still looking for mice or rats or whatever living in these rocks. So yeah, if you have any questions regarding off-grid life and what we're doing out here, please put it down in the comments box. And let me know if there's anything else you want me to show you. Or until then, I will show you when there's something to show you. All right, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.